Hey everyone, welcome. So in this video I've got a very simple recipe. It's very delicious. It's kind of a play on the classic cream cheese and logs. It takes maybe 10 minutes to put together. It's very delicious. Combines flavors of saltiness, sweet, sourness. It's got a nice crunch to it and some creaminess. It's really a delicious recipe. It's great for breakfast, lunch, whenever you want to have it. It's a good way to use some fresh baked bread if you have it. I recommend that you use a nice bread, store-bought, or one that you've baked your own like I have here. Got some very nice smoked salmon, a little bit of arugula, but 2 tablespoons of cream cheese, 1 tablespoon of yogurt. The yogurt is going to help thin out the cream cheese a little bit, make it easier to spread. It'll also add a nice bit of sourness to the recipe. And here, I've got about a tablespoon of capers. I have these beautiful pickled onions that I made last night. So it's a very simple preparation. You just take the juice of half a lemon, 1 lime, and a pinch of salt, and you add it to the onions. You mix it all together, put it in a container, close it, and then leave it overnight in the refrigerator. It gives this beautiful color and a nice fresh citrus flavor, and the onions are nice and soft. I've also got 2 dried apricots, some chives, and then some assorted cherry tomatoes. So to begin with, we want to dress our arugula with a nice vinaigrette. This is just a simple, quick vinaigrette that's going to use orange, which will give it a nice fresh taste, and it really goes well with the salmon. So to prepare that, we want about 1 tablespoon of olive oil, about half a teaspoon of apple cider vinegar. That's just going to add some tanginess to it, but we don't want it to be overwhelmingly vinegary taste. That's why we're not using very much. And then we're going to take an orange, and we're just going to use the juice of half of the orange. And we'll use just a small amount of orange zest. We don't want a lot because we don't want the flavor to overpower the rest of the ingredients. Finally, some fresh black pepper. And just take a fork and just kind of mix everything together. Okay, and then set that aside. And now we can move on to the rest of our ingredients. So we'll take our apricots. We're just going to cut these into a small dice. Put these into a bowl. Next, we'll take our capers. We're just going to give these a rough chop. These will add a nice saltiness to the cream cheese. Then we'll take our chives. We're going to cut these on a bias and we're going to go as fine as we can. And the amount of chive you use is really up to you. It depends on how much you want that chive flavor in there. I like it quite a bit, so I'm gonna use a decent amount here. Okay, next we're going to add our cream cheese. So I left this sitting out at room temperature for about an hour to soften up. It's going to make mixing it a lot easier. And then we'll add our yogurt. Fresh ground black pepper. And just mix everything together here. You can see we've got this really beautiful mixture here. Creamy, it's got the sourness of the yogurt, it's got the taste of the chive, the sweetness of the apricots, and the saltiness of the capers. It's really going to be very delicious. Okay, next we're going to cut our tomatoes. I'm going to cut these into eighths. You want to cut it up into pieces, that way it doesn't go rolling off your bread every time you go to take a bite. And we can set these aside for later. Okay, I've lightly toasted the bread. We'll take our arugula and we're just going to toss it with our vinaigrette. Make sure everything gets coated. And we're going to take nice cream cheese mixture, nice generous portion. Spread that over our toasted bread. Make sure you get it edge to edge. And we'll take some smoked salmon. We're just going to lay this over. Don't leave any gaps. You want to make sure that each bite has a taste of that wonderful smoked salmon. Okay. And we'll take arugula. Some of our pickled onions. Tomatoes. And last but not least, this part is totally optional, but I like to put fresh egg on top, and there it is. Very simple, it takes 5 to 10 minutes. It's delicious, very filling, very satisfying. It's also nice to put either some fresh dill or fresh mint on here. Those aren't in season right now, so I didn't add it. But that adds a really nice flavor. Look at that. It looks amazing. So there you have it. I mean, less than, 5 to 10 minutes, and even my dog is celebrating. So I hope you liked the video. Give this recipe a try. Let me know what you think in the comments. If you haven't subscribed, please do. And if you like the video, please give it a like. I hope to see you again next time. Thanks for watching.